If you have a dog or you've ever heard the word Leishmaniasis, you probably know it as something serious. Maybe someone told you it's transmitted by mosquitoes. Maybe you heard it's hard to treat, or maybe you only know that it's dangerous. But what most people dan to know is this leishmaniasis is silent. It starts slowly, it hides behind mild symptoms, and when owners notice that something is wrong, the disease is often already advanced. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today, in clear and simple language, you will learn what leishmaniasis really is, how it infects dogs, why it spreads so easily, the exact symptoms to watch for how the disease evolves, how veterinarians diagnose it, how modern treatment works, and how you can protect your dog from it. If you love your dog, stay with me. This video may be one of the most important guides you will ever watch. What is canine leishmaniasis? Canine leishmaniasis is a disease caused by a protozoan parasite called Leishmania infantome, also known as Leishmania chagasi in the Americas. But here is the most important facts. Dogs do not pass the disease directly to each other, and they do not transmit it directly to humans. The infection only spreads through the bite of an insect known as the sandfly, also called Mosquito palabirigui kissin sandfly, phlebotomine fly, depending on the region. The sandfly is tiny, flies close to the ground, is most active at dusk and dawn, and loves warm, humid environments. When the sandfly bites an infected animal, it picks up the parasite. When it bites a healthy dog, it transmits it. This is how the cycle works. Why is leishmaniasis so common in many countries? Because the sandfly thrives in environments with heat, humidity, organic debris, shaded areas, lots of animals. Countries with tropical or subtropical climates, including many regions of South America, Southern Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia, provide the perfect environment for the sandfly. It is no longer a regional disease. Leishmaniasis has spread widely and continues to expand. The main symptoms of leishmaniasis in dogs. Now, we reach the most important part of this video. Leishmaniasis is known as the disease of 1,000 symptoms because it can affect almost every system in the dog's body: skin, eyes, blood, kidneys, immune system, joints, liver. But there are clear, classic signs that appear in many cases, and they are crucial for early detection. Let's go through them carefully. 1. Progressive weight loss. This is one of the earliest signs. The dog eats normally or almost normally, but continues to lose weight slowly, becomes thinner and weaker. This weight loss is subtle at first, but becomes more obvious as the disease progresses. 2. Skin lesions that don't heal. This is one of the strongest indicators. Because the parasite attacks skin cells, the dog develops sores on the ears, sores on the nose, wounds on the legs, crusty skin, scabs, thickened patches, and the key detail: these wounds do not heal on their own. Even with creams, baths, or home treatments, they keep coming back. 3. Hair loss, especially around the eyes, one of the classic, unmistakable signs. The dog may develop circular bald patches, thinning hair, fur loss around the muzzle, hair loss forming a mask shape around the eyes. This is very typical in leash. For abnormally long nails, this is one of the most characteristic signs, and many owners don't know it. Dogs with leishmaniasis often have very fast nail growth, thick, hard, or curved nails, claws that appear overgrown even soon after trimming. It is a hallmark sign of the disease. 5. Eye problems. The eyes are frequently affected. You might see redness, swelling, constant tearing, eyelid inflammation, sensitivity to light, persistent conjunctivitis, and in advanced cases, corneal ulcers, partial vision loss. 6. Nosebleeds, epistaxis. Bleeding from the nose is common because the disease affects blood vessels and clotting. This symptom is alarming and often misunderstood. 7. Weakness and lethargy. The dog becomes tired, slow, disinterested in playing, fatigued after minimal effort. This happens because the parasite affects immunity and often the kidneys. 8. Enlarged lymph nodes, swollen glands. You may feel lumps under the jaw, swollen nodes behind the knees, and large nodes in the armpits. This swelling is the immune system trying to fight the parasite. 9. Kidney problems, one of the most dangerous complications. The dog may show excessive thirst, excessive urination, vomiting, loss of appetite, bad breath, with a strong ammonia. Smell renal failure is one of the main causes of death in untreated leash. Dust crusting on the nose and ears, very typical and often one of the first visible signs. The skin becomes dry, cracked, flaky, bleeding in severe cases. How the disease evolves. Leishmaniasis progresses slowly but steadily. It begins with light hair loss, small wounds, mild fatigue, and then moves to severe skin lesions, eye damage, joint pain, kidney impairment, anemia, systemic inflammation. Without treatment, the disease can become fatal. Diagnosis: veterinarians may request rapid tests, serology, PCR, cytology from skin samples, full blood panel. Early diagnosis makes a huge difference in treatment success. Is there treatment? Yes, and today, treatment is far more advanced than years ago. While leishmaniasis cannot be cured in the traditional sense, it can be controlled, and treated dogs can live many years with quality and comfort. Treatment usually includes antiparasitic medications, immune support, topical treatments for skin, monitoring of kidney function, long-term maintenance therapy. With a correct veterinary guidance, dogs respond very well. How to protect your dog. Protection is based on 3 pillars. 1. Anti-sandfly collars. These collars significantly reduce the risk of infection and are one of the most effective preventive tools. 2. Vaccination. Leishmaniasis vaccines help the dog's immune system respond better if exposed. They do not prevent the sandfly bite, but they strengthen the body's defense. 3. Environmental control. Keep yards clean, avoid accumulation of leaves, reduce humidity, use insect screens, avoid outdoor exposure at dusk and dawn. These simple measures greatly lower risk. Canine leishmaniasis is a serious and often misunderstood disease. But when you understand how it works, you can recognize symptoms early, seek help in time, protect your dog, and give them a long, comfortable, happy life. Your dog depends on you. And by learning this, you're already taking one of the greatest steps toward keeping them safe. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who has a dog at home. Thank you for watching, and take good care of your best friend.